Countdown for blast off. X minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire!
Welcome to Lord Blood-Rah's Wrackin Theatre.
Oh, my lords and ladies, geeks, geekarellas, geekulas, and geekaritas. I am Lord Blood-Rah, and this is Lord Blood-Rah's Wrackin Theatre. And tonight, we have the very first film from the British master of stage and screen villainy, Mr. Tod Slaughter. You longtime fans of the Wrackin Theatre have no doubt seen a few of his films here before, but in my opinion, this first appearance by Mr. Slaughter is his best performance on film. Here, from 1935, is the true crime melodrama, Murder in the Red Barn. That's right, my lords and ladies. This film is actually based on a real murder that took place in Suffolk, England in 1827. Some facts were altered and characters added for dramatic purposes, but this is essentially a true story. Well, my lords and ladies, without further ado, I give to you this tale of love and treachery, of misplaced affections and murder. Here is Murder in the Red Barn.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The management of this magnificent theatre take great pleasure in presenting for your approval that sterling drama, Maria Martin, or The Murder in the Red Barn. Thank you. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce our players. First, we have Farmer Martin and his wife, Dame Martin, whose grey hairs are well nigh brought in sorrow to the grave. Maria's parents. Next we have Carlos, the gypsy lover of Maria, whose ragged shirt conceals a heart of gold. Next comes Maria. Ah, poor Maria, how little she dreams of the awful fate that awaits her. Oh, Maria, why did you discard his honest love for the flattery of that scoundrel Corder? Squire Corder, lord of the manor of Colchester, and a villain, whose blood may be blue, whose heart is black as night. That's Tod Slaughter himself. But what dark and sinister figure is this? Great heaven, the hangman. These and a host of other players have all been retained at enormous expense to thrill and delight you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will transport you to the village of Wildest, where all is merrymaking in the Red Barn.
Well, of a whole village, I swear. Oh, Mr. Cole! You are, on my soul, you are. You're as light as a feather, Maria, I swear you are.
I must go back to the
No,
house.
not yet.
I must.
Oh, very well, then. I'll go with you. Great night, Martin.
Indeed it is, Squire. Thanks to you for giving us the use of your place.
Oh, it's too far away from everywhere. Too lonely. I must see about building you a proper hall in the village.
You're too good to us as it is,
You
Squire.
must dance the next reel with me, Mrs. Martin.
Well, I couldn't.
Come, I insist. Martin, put a word in for me. I'll go and talk to the rest of the folk. I'll come back presently.
That's the noble idea.
That
was real music, Mr. Whitty.
Aye, none of your modern claptrap.
Well, lads, enjoying yourselves? Well, come empty your mugs and I'll fill them up again. Thank you. Give me one.
Squire's in fine fiddle tonight. Where are you going, lass?
It's hot in here, Father. Yes,
Beautiful. I mean, if you could always play like that, I would be great players who have the dance to be that night.
Maria,
Well,
why do you treat me like this?
like what?
You know very well what I mean. Dancing with that gentleman, Corder.
Well, why shouldn't I? After all, he was good enough for me to want to.
I saw him whispering.
Wouldn't you like to know what he said?
No, I can guess well enough.
How dare you talk to me like that?
Because you're mine. You promised.
I did nothing of the kind. Let go of me.
I won't. Maria, I love you.
But you're a gypsy.
I'll work for your father like any other man. One day I shall be a farmer, same as him.
Well, when you are,
Maria,
And I see a handsome young man.
handsome. Then what?
You'll have to cross my palm with a silver threepenny piece.
Go on, Tim. Give her a coin.
Oh, I knew this was gonna happen.
8.
Yes.
Good. Again.
Ah, a fortune tellery. Will you tell me mine?
First cross my palm with silver.
Silver, eh? Oh, thanks, Tim. That's handy of you. Don't let me forget.
Oh, won't, Squire.
Well, what do you see?
Do you really want to know?
Of course, woman. Of course.
Then run away, you two.
Now,
I see death.
That needs no gift to foretell. But what of the future?
Don't ask me more.
Tell me what you see, or I'll have that coin back.
I see a figure on the end of a rope, Corda. Your figure.
Why, you old fraud, you are. Have you whipped her? Be off with you. Out you go. Out you go. Throw this old hag out. Leave her alone. What?
Carlos,
One of your men, Martin?
leave it to me, Squire. How dare you speak to Squire like this? It's no more than he deserves. Take yourself off. The whole lot of you.
Yes, and keep out of Polstead. Unless you want me to put the dogs on you.
All right, we'll go on gladly. But remember, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and blood for blood.
What, you?
Why don't you go when Squire bids you?
You'll see me again.
You shan't escape what I foretold, Corda. The fates never lie.
You know, when horror fans think of gypsies, we most likely think of scenes from the old Universal classics, especially 1941's The Wolfman, with the famous old gypsy woman Maliva, played by Maria Ospinskaya. The people known as gypsies were actually a nomadic people from northern India called the Romani. When the Romani arrived in Europe, they were wrongly and insultingly called gypsies because the Europeans mistook them for being Egyptian, and they faced persecution and discrimination. The Romani today consider the name gypsy to be a racial insult. Unfortunately, the word gypsy is used a lot in tonight's movies, so to any Romani watching, I would just say this movie was made in 1935, and like all movies, it is of its time. Well, we'll be back with more movie and dated racial references after this.
From the depths of hell comes The Devil's Messenger, starring the master of mystery Lon Chaney and Karen Cannon.
My message. You'd have to go back. Up there.
I can't. I won't go back.
You delivered that to a Mr. Donald Powell. Don't be afraid of me.
The Devil's Messenger delivers gifts from hell, turning man into a ravaging beast.
I took a picture of that old farmhouse. There's nobody in the picture. You saw it. Was there anybody in it?
No, there wasn't.
Somebody has come out of that house, and they're coming toward me.
Back from the dead, his lovely victim seeks revenge for her horrible death at the hands of a man driven mad by a gift from hell, trapped in her icy tomb until the Devil's Messenger exposed her nakedness in her crystal prison.
Now let's get down to here.
She becomes the object of a scientist's lust. His consuming desire for her drives him to commit murder to keep her for himself. Not since Eve received the apple have gifts inflicted such unnatural consequences.
Tonight at midnight, you will be dead.
Just how do you intend to kill me?
I've no idea. I don't even know you.
Crystal ball foreshadows doom, for it is the plaything of the devil, and only he can change the events it foresees. You must see what the Devil's Messenger has in store for you.
Now back to Murder in the Red Barn, where we have seen a foreshadowing of Squire Corder's evil intentions, and the Romani are insulted again.
I'm sorry, Squire. He's made this upset.
Oh, he's like the rest of his kind. Once a gypsy, always a gypsy.
For goodness sake, strike up, Mr. Whitney. Give him another dance.
Ah, there go the fiddles. Come on, young woman. We'll show the old uns how to kick up our heels.
Mother, it's 8 o'clock already. I've late for choir practice.
Oh, my dear, don't be that. You know how Mr. Whitty goes on.
Yes, yes, I must hurry.
Yes. Yes, hurry.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bless you.
Timothy Winterbottom, how you frightened me.
Oh, it takes a Winterbottom to make a noise like that.
But why aren't you at choir practice?
It'd be put off tonight. Old Winnie, he'd be sitting up with a sick pig and say he hasn't time to attend to us others. Give us a kiss.
Not before you buy me a ring.
I'll buy you a ring, all right. Jiminy, I can't.
Oh, why not?
Squire owes me 3p.
Mariah, what are you doing here?
I saw the light in your window.
So you thought you paid for a lonely corner of visit, eh?
Yes. You asked me to, you know.
Of course I did. More than once.
Well, I've come.
That was very Christian of you. No one knows, do they?
Oh, no.
Come in, then. Come and sit down, my dear.
I'm supposed to be at choir practice.
Minx. Instead, you preferred to see me, eh? That was very pleasant and sociable of you. Oh, just one moment.
Why are you locking the doors?
Servants, my pretty. It wouldn't look well if they found you here, would it?
Oh.
Come here, Mariah. Come, be brave. Drink it up. Do you know, it was very brave of you to come here.
Oh, I get so sick of this dull place. Always the same. Nothing to do, nowhere to go.
Yes, you're wasted here. How would you like to see the world? London.
London?
Yes, a lass like you would go far in London.
But how would a poor girl like me get to London?
I might help you.
But what should I do there, all alone?
I might go with you.
You? Oh, Squire.
Come, drink it up. Why, you're cold.
It'll go to my head.
London will go to your head. The lights, Covent Garden, the Mall on Sundays. Oh, so different to this.
I wouldn't know what to do among all those fine people.
Fine feathers make fine birds, Mariah. If I dressed you as elegantly as they, you'd be the finest of them all. Sit down.
But why should you do this for me, a village girl?
You're a very beautiful woman, Mariah, and I'm a very lonely man.
You lonely? Why, you must have all the ladies in London at your feet.
I don't want all the ladies in London. There's a certain village maiden that I'd give them all for.
Oh, Mr. Corder.
Come, we'll drink a toast together to the pretty little woman who's won my heart.
Nan,
Yes, ma'am?
you better warm a bowl of soup. Miss Mariah will be home from choir practice soon.
But there ain't no choir.
Hello, Mother.
Yes, ma'am.
Where's Mariah?
At choir practice.
Choir practice, but there isn't any.
No choir practice.
No, will you put it off? Did you say she was going?
Yes,
How long has she been gone?
since 8 o'clock.
Then what's she been up to all this time? You know, Mother, I don't like the way she's been acting since the night of the barn dance.
You don't think she's still
Meeting with that gypsy fellow? That's just what I do think.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
She's too flighty, that girl. She needs the curb.
Life will put the curb on her soon enough, Thomas. Let her laugh while she can.
There. There's nothing to cry about. It's not much of a compliment to me, is it?
It's not the same for you.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
You do love me.
Yes.
And you meant what you said
Eh?
about being wed.
Oh, yes, of course, of course.
Am I to tell my father?
No. I'll tell your father.
When?
Tomorrow. We must bide our time.
For why?
There's so many things to be considered. You must leave it to me to do what's best. Won't they be wondering where you are?
I'm afraid.
Nonsense. You mustn't let your parents see that you've been crying. They want to know the reason.
I daren't face my father after this.
Rubbish. He won't know. Nobody saw you come in. No one will see you go out. Come.
No. Don't send me away yet.
My dear, the time. Your parents will be getting anxious at home. You must make some excuse.
I've never lied to them before.
Well, the world hasn't come to an end.
No.
No. This way. Come, take yourself in hand. You'll ruin us both.
How you?
Think of the wagging tongues.
Yes, I know. Goodbye.
Good girl. Aren't you going to give me a kiss?
No, I don't want to. Goodbye.
I'll take the whip to that girl when she does get back.
What's with the master?
He's in a towering rage about Miss Maria being so late home.
Dang it, and tonight I was going to ask him if I could wed him.
Oh, don't put it off, Tim.
I don't think I'll ask him tonight.
Hurrah!
What do you want?
I must speak to you.
I can't stop now, O'Connor.
Don't go. I haven't seen you for over a week.
I can't stop and talk now, really, Carlos.
Then I want to talk to you.
No, Carlos. Not now. You better go now, Carlos. My father may see you.
What if he does? I love you, Maria.
I'm afraid, Carlos.
By heaven, she is with a gypsy. So this is how you attend your choir practice, is it, milady? You lied to us. You've been with this man all the evening.
But I've only just... What if she has? Aren't I as good as any other man?
I've a mind to leave me with a voucher. Her, too.
You'd best not.
Why, you filthy gypsy,
It looks like Carlos is going to take the fall for Maria's honor, which apparently has been stolen by Squire Corder. And by stolen honor, I mean Maria and Corder messed around. And I'm afraid that soon Maria will find out that Corder is not an honorable man. Well, if he was, Tod Slaughter wouldn't be playing him.
Dance, baby, dance, come and dance with me. Hear the beat of the pounding sea. Ride, baby, ride, come and ride with me. Let your feet go easy.
What do you make of this? Where does the other end go? It dumps into the ocean.
It looks exactly like the South American Fantigua fish. I hope you can take one alive, Sheriff.
I still believe that a human clawed that girl to death. The Beach Girls and the Monster. Starring John Hall, Sue Casey, and the glamorous Watusi dancing girls from Hollywood's famed Whiskey A Go-Go nightclub. Music by Frank Sinatra, Jr.
You got a monster in the surf.
Chicks, do you have a problem? You won't have after you meet the monster on the beach. If you see this ghoul, play it cool. Beauties in bikinis, laughing, singing, surfing, sinning. Beach party lovers making hey hey in the moonlight while the monster waits and watches. Yeah. This one will kill you.
As we return to Murder in the Red Barn, Mariah has been caught in the arms of Carlos by her father after a secret and scandalous evening with Squire Corder. And his reaction was not very nice.
Well, Gypsy, why don't you draw your knife?
All right. I understand. Goodbye.
Get you home. I'll attend to you after I see Squire Corder.
Corder?
I'll put up with this no longer. He's a magistrate. He shall deal with these riffraff.
Father.
Get you home. Off with you.
Did you see him hit him?
Yes.
Do you suppose he was asking the master too?
Maybe. I don't think I'd ask him tonight, Tim.
Oh, I don't think I'll ask him at all.
Who put that mark on you? So they wouldn't let you forget you were a gypsy. Why don't you put that girl out of your heart? She'll bring you nothing but trouble. Trouble and despair.
Oh, leave me alone.
Bills. Bills. Do they think I'm made of money? I tell you, I must see the squire. Who is it?
Farmer Martin, sir. Says he must see you, sir.
I don't want to see him. Show him in.
This way, sir.
Well, Martin, what brings you here at this time of night? A painful matter enough, sir. Well? It's about Mariah.
Mariah?
Really, Martin, I don't understand. She's making a fool of herself. I don't see how this concerns me. With that gypsy, Carlos. Mariah with a gypsy? Aye, she deceived us about going to a choir practice, and she spent the evening with him.
The whole evening. How can it be possible?
I knew you'd be pained, Squire.
I can't think how she could have done it. A trifle high-spirited, eh, Martin? Difficult to keep to heel. I've noticed it.
Yes, sir.
I've been meaning to have a word with you on the matter for some time. Just a hint.
Good of you to take so much interest, sir.
Of course, there may be nothing in it, but all the same.
God help the man who trifles with my lass. I'd kill him like a rat.
Very proper, my dear Martin. Very proper. But what do you want me to do?
You're a magistrate, Squire. We look to you for help. A word from you to the constable, and he'd run these gypsies out of Portstead lock, stock, and barrel.
I'm afraid that's more than I have the power to do. But I'll see to this Carlos fellow.
Thank you, Squire.
Our village lasses want all the protection we can give them.
I'll see that my lass gets it, too. If I catch that gypsy lout in Mariah again...
Exactly. In that case, you can rely upon my discretion absolutely.
Thank you, Squire.
Don't mention it.
Good night.
Good night, Martin. You rang, sir? Yes, tell the groom to have the chaise ready first thing in the morning. I'm leaving for London. Yes, sir. And pack all my things. I shall be away some time. Yes, sir.
That's another 50 you owe me, Corder.
Egad, sir, that's hard luck.
Well, I'll leave another 100 guineas.
I'll take it.
Sportsman.
Make it two.
With pleasure.
6.
Not too good.
7.
Very, very lucky.
That's 3,000 you owe me, Corder.
Well, I'll leave another roll of the dice. Double or quits. Well?
The luck's with me tonight. I'll take your wager.
Corder, you're mad. If you lose, you're ruined. I'd play him if the devil himself were perched on his shoulder. Throw, sir. Oh, good throw, good throw.
Corder, that is 6,000 you owe me. Too bad, too bad.
Another game. Another game, Corder.
How do it, John?
Oh, Corder.
Yes?
I'm not in a hurry for the money. Shall we say a month?
It's all one to me.
Very well. Good night to you.
Good night to you.
Good night, Sir Robert.
Good night.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good night, you.
Where the devil can you raise £6,000 in a month?
From that Senate woman. She has £30,000 of her own in the funds.
What, you marry into that psalm-singing family? Impossible.
I'll wager you 100 guineas she's mine within the month. And I can sing a psalm with the best of them.
I get I'll take you.
For these and all other mercies may we be truly thankful, amen. What's the matter, girl?
I feel rather tired, Potter. I think I'll go to bed.
What's the matter with her?
She's fretting.
What about?
The gypsy.
Wilder, some ginger wine.
You were in very fine voice this evening, my dear Miss Sennett.
Oh, Mr. Corder.
Oh, come, come. There's nothing to be ashamed of, eh, sir?
So long as the voice is lifted in thanksgiving, Mr. Corder. It matters not about the quality.
Quite, sir, quite. It's the spirit that counts. Ah, Miss Maud, pictures of the world 100 years ago, eh?
What strikes they must have looked in those old-fashioned frocks.
Yes,
Have you been long up from the country, Mr. Corder?
about a month.
A month? And you've only just now come to see us. Oh, for shame, Mr. Corder.
Believe me, Miss Maud, you've been in my thoughts every moment of the time.
Oh, Mr. Corder.
Jiminy, I'll never get me threepenny piece now.
Why not?
And him with a wife to keep.
Don't be a fool, Timothy Winterbottom. Ask Squire as soon as he comes back today.
What, me go up there?
I'll be sure. He'll be in good spirits.
Not I.
You will.
Not I.
You will this very minute. And don't you dare come back without it.
Not I.
Who? Me? Yes, you. Oh, hurry, lots of coming.
May as well give him some comfort before his wedding. If I know anything, he won't get much after.
Stop grumbling and get out of here.
Well, Jabez, cheerful as usual, eh?
Glad to see you back, sir.
Yes, you look it. Annie, you're looking younger than ever, I swear.
We've heard the good news, sir.
Yes, you're going to have a mistress soon to stir you about.
May I wish you every happiness, sir.
Thank you, Annie. Better polish up your psalms. We're going to have some musical evenings. It's been a dirty journey from London.
Any special orders, sir?
Orders, dozens of them. The whole place has been polished from the top to the bottom. Tell the maids to bustle about a bit.
Yes, sir.
Begging your pardon, sir. Winterbottom says he must see you, sir.
Winter?
Bottom, sir.
Oh, Winterbottom, show him in. Come in, Tim. Come in, my lad. Come in.
Come in, my man.
Well, Tim, what's to do?
I'd like to see you, Squire.
Dang it, man, you're looking at me.
Yes, I know, Squire, but I've seen you before.
What are you gabbing about?
A threepenny piece, sir.
Threepenny piece? Of course, I remember. I tell you what, Tim. I'll toss you double or quits.
You want me to gamble with you, Squire?
That's it.
Oh, that do sound grand.
You got a coin on you?
Oh, I have that, an old shilling.
Well, you give it to me. Now, what should it be? Heads or tails, eh?
Do you mind if I have heads, sir?
Heads it is. By gad, Tim, you won. That's sixpence I owe you.
They're gambling be better than working.
Now you've got to give me sixpence.
Eh?
Yes, I owe you sixpence. Here's a shilling. You've got to give me sixpence change.
Oh, to be sure. Isn't it amazing what Buckland will do for you? I suppose that do be right.
Satisfied, aren't you?
Oh, that be grand.
Well, you go home and work it out carefully. If anything's wrong, come back and we'll gamble again, eh?
Thank you, Squire, thank you. By gum, it's better than working.
Well, that was surprisingly nice of him. Winterbottom gave Quarter a shilling, then he tossed and won double, so Quarter... Hey!
Supposing a more powerful form of royal jelly could be obtained. From the queen wasp, for example.
Socially, the queen wasp is on level with the black widow spider.
Oh, no. There might be danger.
Those are my terms, Mr. Fincher. Janice Starlin will be your next guinea.
A woman of fantastic desires, sponsoring a scientist with fantastic theories, and demanding fantastic results.
How old do I look? Tell me! How old?
23.
The enzymes, they're going crazy. Miss Darling will kill her and tear her body to shreds.
As we return to Murder in the Red Barn, Mariah doesn't seem to be feeling so well. Could it be the stress of keeping her dalliance with Squire Quarter a secret? Or could it be something else?
Mariah, what ails you?
Nothing, Mother.
You've been crying.
No, Mother, no.
You've not been laughing. Swollen eyes don't come from happiness.
Mother, leave me be.
Mariah, child, that's not like you to speak so. Here, sit by me like you used to when you were a little one to tell me your troubles. And say your prayer. Now, child, what is it?
Nothing, Mother.
My dear, ever since you saw the light of day, I've watched over you and cared for you. Won't you tell me?
I can't, Mother. Oh, I wish I were dead.
You don't mean... Does the man know?
He wouldn't care now if he did.
Heaven have mercy on him. And on us when your father finds out.
Father. Oh, Mother, he must never hear of this.
Too late. He has heard. Come you here.
Thomas, let me speak.
Be silent, wife. I'm speaking to her. You wanton.
The shame.
The shame is hers.
Your own child.
She's no longer a child of mine. Leave the house.
You can't turn her out of doors when she needs us most.
Aye, that I can.
Oh, Father, you can't.
I've lived here all my life. The father before me, God-fearing men, honored, respected, till you disgraced us. I disown you. Go, and never come back.
You mean it?
Go to the men who betrayed you.
Mariah!
Back, wife. Never speak of her again.
None.
Oh, did you get it?
I didn't know. And more. I gambled with him.
Timothy Winterbottom, you ain't never gambled in your life.
Haven't I? There's lots you don't know about me, gal. I'm a wilder, and I am.
Well, what happened?
Well, I goes to Squire and I says, I've come about me threepenny piece. Very bold I was, too.
No.
Well, says Squire, I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me, Jim. I'm hard up.
No.
Well, I said, Squire, I don't want to be too hard on you. I tell you what, I gamble with. Doubles or quits.
No.
I did, and I won. Just like this. Showed him a trick or two, I did. That's funny.
What's funny?
I had a sixpenny piece. Jimmy, I gave to Squire.
You gave him sixpence.
Aye, but he gave me shilling.
Oh, then that's all right.
Aye, but it were my shilling. Dang me if I ain't been done. That man owes me ninepence.
You're mad to come here before dark.
I must. I've nowhere else to go.
Tell me what's happened.
My father. He knows.
Not me? You told him?
No.
What do you expect me to do?
Is there any need for me to tell you?
You're sure no one was in the grounds when you came in? One never knows who's watching.
You said you'd help me if I needed help. I need it now.
But I meant what I said at the time, I swear it.
Is that why your banns are on the church door?
Things have changed with me. I'm faced with ruin. Prison. And what good will I be to you without a penny?
I'd be respectable.
This marriage is the only way out for me.
And what of me?
Why did you let your father find out?
Some things can't be hidden forever.
Does he know who the man is?
I don't know.
Wait. Let me think. I may be able to help. Wasn't there a young gypsy fellow whom you rather favored?
And what of him?
And didn't he make a fool of himself over you?
He loved me.
And with 100 guineas, he might love you again, eh?
What do you mean?
The day you and he wed, I'll give you a dowry of 100 guineas. Aye, egad, I'll give him a wedding present of 20 guineas into the bargain.
You'd have me marry Carlos now?
It would be an easy solution to both our problems. And if afterwards you still pine for my society, well, Bury St. Edmunds is not a continent away. A rendezvous might be arranged, eh?
Oh, I hate you.
Where are you going?
To my father. I'll tell the truth. You shan't marry that woman. You shan't kick him into the gutter. Or when he knows, squire or no squire, gentleman or no gentleman, he'll kill you.
Maria, stop. Now I'm satisfied. Now I know the strength of your love. So many women have sworn to love me, but when it came to risking aught for love, not they. And so I had come to distrust all women. But you are different. You would risk everything for love. No, don't speak. Words are so poor. Deeds. We must never be parted.
You mean you...
This very night, my wife. Listen, you must leave me now. I have much to prepare. Meet me in 2 hours' time at Ponderzone. Let no one see you. Speak to no one. I'll have the chaise waiting, and then away together.
Your wife?
My bride, I swear.
Nan! Nan!
You mustn't come here in broad daylight, Carlos. There'd be great trouble. And...
What do you mean?
Master, he'd be like a madman.
Over what?
I don't know, but seems you'd be mixed up in it.
Where's Maria?
She's gone.
Gone? Where?
He's found her out.
What do you say?
She's been gone for hours, and I heard the master say that he'd kill you.
Listen, Nan. I'm going to find her. If she comes back, tell her that I've returned and I must see her. You promise?
Yes, I promise, but don't let anyone see you. It's not safe.
Oh, I can take care of myself. It's her. Her.
Oh.
There are, I've searched everywhere for you.
Carlos, you mustn't stay here.
I won't leave you till you've answered my question.
What do you mean?
Maria, I love you. I want you to marry me.
Oh, no, I can't.
Why not? Is it Corder?
No, it's not him. It's not.
Is it someone else?
Yes.
Maria, I can't see into your heart, but I know you're unhappy. For the last time I ask you, will you come with me? We'll start life anew.
No, it's too late.
You mean that?
I mean it.
Is that your last word?
Yes. Oh, go at once and forget me.
Very well, I'll go. But this time it's for good.
Oh, go! Go!
Quickly. Better take cover, or the storm grows worse.
Where can we go?
The Red Barn is the nearest shelter.
Oh, not to that desolate place. I'm frightened.
Of what, child?
I don't know.
But you're with me. Don't you trust me, Mariah?
Yes. Yes, I must. My life is yours.
Yes. That's what I mean. Come.
To quote Luke Skywalker in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, as the Millennium Falcon approached what they thought was a moon but was actually the Death Star Imperial Space Station, which carried enough firepower to destroy a planet, he's going to kill that poor girl. No, wait, that's not the quote. I have a bad feeling about this.
Coming to this theater soon, The Beast of Yucca Flats. Filmed on the burning hot sands by Yucca Flats. See terror, panic, murder. See the Cardoza and Francis production of The Beast of Yucca Flats. See a man turned killer. See a woman ravaged. See one of the most exciting movies ever made. See The Beast of Yucca Flats. A killer on the loose. Death sweeps across the desert. Panic. A bloodthirsty killer stalks a moonlit desert. See The Beast of Yucca Flats.
Why do you bar the door?
Keep the others out, and you in, my beauty.
We can't stay here. This place. Can't we go on?
Go where?
Why, London.
You'll never see London, Mariah. You think I'm going to sacrifice myself for a common village wench like you?
Older.
Didn't I make you a promise, Mariah? I promised to make you a bride. Don't be afraid, Mariah. You shall be a bride of death.
Oh, you're not going to kill me.
You forced me to it, Cal.
No, have pity on me. I won't tell.
I'll see to that.
I swear I won't tell.
Yes, and break your oath within the hour.
My little one. Something's happened to her. Something's happened to her. Oh.
in the grave. I can't. I can't.
Find her.
But where? Where?
Go to the gypsies. Ask them. Oh, for my sake. For the sake of the little one we both love.
To that scoundrel?
Yes, yes. To anyone. Anyone. Tell her to come home. Bring her home.
Very well, Mother. I'll find her. I must find her, Squire, or my wife will die.
This is dreadful news, Martin. You should have come to me at once.
It was a shame of the thing that held me back.
Yes, but as your magistrate, who more proper? You think she's gone with this gypsy Carlos?
With whom else?
You've been to the camp?
Aye, they swear that Carlos had not been seen since the night she left. He must have taken her.
You're right, Martin, you're right. And if a crime has been committed, it must not go unpunished. We owe it to society to fix the guilt on someone. How else should innocent men sleep soundly in their beds? I'll send to London for the Bow Street runners. I'll fix a price upon his head. I'll offer a reward.
Carlos! Granny, quick! Come quickly! Carlos is here! Pedro! Andre! Tony! Quick! Carlos!
What's the matter here?
Madman! Come back here! Is the girl with you?
Girl? What girl?
The girl Martin.
No, why should she be?
It said you bewitched her.
Aye, that's true. Aye.
There's 100 guineas for anyone taking you. They're hunting for you. Have been ever since she disappeared.
Disappeared? When did she disappear?
The same night as you did, the night of the storm.
The storm? Why, that was when she was waiting at... Corder!
Oh, don't he go away?
Out of my way, you fool!
Oh, stop! I've arrested him. Yeah, I've arrested him. I want my reward.
You'll get your reward in heaven, my lad.
Terms of a marriage settlement as arranged between William Corder, Esquire, Lord of the Manor of Polstead, and Matthew Sennett, Esquire, of the parish of St. Medlevin.
Yes, but let's get down to the meat of the thing.
Oh, certainly, Esquire, certainly. Whereas the said William Corder does agree to take Maud Sennett in marriage and to bestow upon her his name and titles and to cherish her lovingly, the aforesaid Matthew Sennett, father of the bride, does bestow upon the said William Corder the sum of 6,000 guineas as a dower, together with all her goods and chattels as may be possessed by Maud, his daughter.
Yes, let's forget the sordid details. We have guests waiting, and the fiddles are tuning up.
Say.
Come, gentlemen, I'll give you a toast.
Oh, yeah, a toast.
To my lovely bride.
Oh. Oh, Miss Sennett, Squire Corder. May you both be very happy.
Thank you, sir, thank you. Oh, but come, the fiddles are waiting. What is it?
My hat and coat.
Oh, yes.
There were no reports about this thing until 1946. What could have happened then to start the stories?
1946? Well, the bikini underwater experiments were set off then. Maybe that started something.
Deep down in the strange, lurid, murky depths of the Pacific are fantastic, horribly grotesque creatures of the sea that challenge man's courage as no earthly creatures can. Science knows some of the answers, but not all. And among science's unknowns is the strange identity of the living monster from the ocean floor.
How'd he get out of suit? No man gets through that.
And what happened to him? Here is the first undersea battle ever photographed between a giant killer shark and a woman, as she searches for a monster even more deadly. Could absorb a man. Or a woman. Bonnie, cast off on the double.
$6,000 You!
Sit down. Gordy, if you move or cry out, I'll kill you.
What's the meaning of this outrage?
Lower.
Do you think you can break into my house and threaten me like this? There's a price upon your head, my friend. I've only to ring that bell.
But you won't. Till you've heard me.
Go on. Take care.
Where's Mariah?
Who the devil's Mariah?
Cut on your memory. Mariah Martin. What have you done with her?
What have I done with her? You'll have to answer that question. And before a judge.
Gordy, you tell me before you leave this room alive. Put your hand on the table. Now, the truth.
Wait, my friend. Let's keep our tempers.
This house is full of your friends. Your runners are close at hand. The chains are ready. The gallows may be for me. Quick! What have you done with Mariah?
Why come to me to tell you?
You stole her, but you're going to give her back.
You jealous fool. I know nothing of the girl. I care nothing. I look higher. Do you think I'd soil my hands with a common village slut who makes secret meetings with a dirty gypsy at Ponder's Oak in the dark?
How do you know that?
I saw you both there.
Where?
At Ponder's Oak, I tell you.
What were you doing there? Tell me that.
I went to help her. Out of kindness. Why, I can't help it. I like that.
Go on.
Her father had turned her out. We can guess why, poor child.
How do you know that?
She
came to you?
No, wrote me.
Where's the letter?
I destroyed it. I sent her a message telling her to meet me unseen. I took the money to help to make her on her way to London. Saw her there with her lover. With you, Carlos. That night she vanished. Do you think you can afford to threaten now?
Who's that?
A friend.
Let him in. Get rid of him quickly. Don't move from your chair. One word or sign and I don't miss.
Are you there, Porter?
Come in.
Ah, there you are. We were wondering what had become of you.
I had some business in hand.
Business on a night like this?
By the way, John, I'd as well discharge my debt while I'm about it.
Already? Well, I won't say no.
I'll make you out a draft on my bankers. 6,000, I believe.
This is very handsome of you, William.
You'd better read it.
Thanks, my boy. Would you mind if I put this through quickly?
The quicker the better.
Well, let's get back and join the fun.
I'll be along shortly.
All right, I'm for the ladies.
Now, the rest of your tale. Come on, quick.
I'll answer no more of your insolent questions.
Because you daren't.
Because your neck is in my hands, my friend. You fool, you're in a trap. Say what you will, you stand condemned.
What do you mean?
Is it not clear as day for the whole world to see? Mariah cast you off. Discovered by her father, she flies. Not to you, but to her latest lover. She is surprised by you in his arms. You bide your time. Lure her to some lonely spot. And there, at your hands, she meets her death.
You lied. You lie in every word you lie, except one.
And that?
How come you to know Mariah Martin is dead? It's a trap. Corder, I'll kill you for this.
You'll have to be quick, then.
Down the door. There he goes.
There he is. Come on. See, there he is. Gad, he's away. Come, let's go back through the front door. The shot off his knife.
Confound him, he was too quick for it.
Get his hat. We'll put the dog on his trail. Reload the pistols. Bring me my boots. Right, sir. Hurry up, James. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah, the Bow Street runners. Just in time to be in at the death. To pack the gypsy here, Your Honor.
Here, you did? I did.
All right, Steele. We'll be ready in a moment. Oh, I don't know.
50 pounds I wing him first, Corder.
That's running shot, mind.
I'll take him on the rise.
Ah, the pistols. You'll join us, Mr. Sennett. Shoot on sight with great pleasure. The dog. Good. Here. Test him, Garish. Gad, he wins him. Open the door. Oh, never mind. Let's burn the place down and him with it.
Certainly not, certainly not. We've got 50 minutes on this. Break the door down and...
Open the door. Break it down. All right, come. Once again, remember through. Another 50 guineas. I bring him first.
Squire, don't even forget I found him first.
What are you babbling about?
100 pounds reward. Aye, and that's beside the 9 from you, oldie.
Come on, Steele. Harder. All right, look, harder. There, keep it going. You let me. Another one. In a minute. Hey, there he is.
Hold your fire, sir. The devil, we've got a bet on.
This is a matter for the law.
Well,
Are you Carlos, the gypsy?
I am.
And I arrest you for the abduction of Maria Martin.
Then arrest Corder, too.
What do you mean? Pay no attention to him.
You were with Maria the night she disappeared.
What's that he says? What do you say, gypsy? He's lying. He's only trying to save himself.
It's you who lie.
Must we listen to all this? You satisfied, Martin?
Quite. He's a liar.
Steele, take him away. Come on.
Quick, off, down there!
No, sir. Trying to bolt, eh?
I've no wish to run. I want to see why he's digging.
Come on, get up here. Tiger! Tiger!
Corder! Your dog has found something.
Well, what of that? Are we to stand about like loons while the dog digs for a rat? Tiger! Leave him, boy, leave him.
Supposing it were not a rat. Supposing it was something else. See for yourself. The earth has been disturbed.
By heavens, he's right. Probably a mole or something. Come, let's be going. Wait a moment. Hadn't we better dig on the shore? Dig? For what?
Maria Martin.
Maria, you don't mean?
That's exactly what I do mean. Are you afraid to dig?
Afraid? Aye. Must we stay and listen to this fool?
Squire Corder, is there aught of truth in what he hints?
Of course not, Martin.
Then let us dig.
Very well, then. We will dig, and I'll be the first. Give me a spade, someone.
That Corder is an evil, despicable, murdering scoundrel. But man, is he smooth.
Take it easy, Dracula. What do you think I'm carrying here, my dirty laundry?
Where a man-eating, talking plant gives homicide something to think about.
I didn't do it.
Do what?
Whatever.
Ever see this man?
Man, see picture.
Why are you so nervous? Oh, boy, you kiss good, Audrey.
Oh, I guess I just have a good kisser.
Now you will do as I say.
Yes, master.
You will go out and find me some food.
Yes, master.
What's the matter? Don't you like me?
Too bony.
Too bony? Nobody ever told me that before.
Beef is better than veal.
Ah, you're such a dodo. What do you call this? Chopped liver?
Now on to the conclusion of Murder in the Red Barn, as the grave of Maria, murdered by Corder, has been found and is being dug up by Corder himself. Let's see how smooth he is now.
Now we'll see who's the fool. Home, Tiger. No, home. I were guilty. Do you think I'd offer to do this? Must be one with this farce. Now are you satisfied?
No.
What you? Hey, you. I to be insulted like this? Mr. Senate, why don't you speak? I don't like the look of this, Corder. But you doubt me? Me?
You can easily set our doubts at rest, Squire. Dig on.
Yes, Squire Corder. Dig deeper.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me.
Look!
It's your pistol, Corder.
Ah, it's not mine. It is. And here's the mate to it.
Give it to me. Where'd you get this?
Squire Corder handed that pistol to me himself.
You're right. Your name is on the handles. Well, sir?
I know nothing about this, I tell you. Nothing.
You lie, Corder. I can see it in your face. Dig on.
Now.
I say dig.
Maria! My girl. I didn't do it, I tell you, I swear I didn't do it.
William Corder, I arrest you for the murder of Maria Martin.
Go, let me go. Darling, I'll drop the first man who tries to stop me. Not so brave, eh?
There's only one charge in that pistol, Corder. At best you can but kill one of us. Then you'll be taken.
Yes, but which will be the one? You, Martin, eh? Would you like to go and join your beautiful Maria? Oh, don't stare at me like that, Maria. You've trapped me. Your hands are reaching out from the grave, dragging me down, down. Ah, but you're too late. You're too late.
He's mad.
Close your eyes, Maria. Close them. They haunt me. Oh, I didn't want to kill you, but you forced me to. You forced me to. You forced me to. She made me do it, I tell you. She made me do it. She made me do it. She made me do it. Stop hammering, you devils! Stop hammering! Stop hammering, you curs, do you hear? Stop hammering! Are you here? It's not time yet.
All right, Cocky, all right. I know it ain't time.
And why have you come here?
I've got some news for you.
You mean that they're not going to hang me? Is that what you've come to say?
Well, not exactly. I don't think you'll swing today. The executioner's been took ill, and his deputy's up north giving the to another fellow. And unless they can find a volunteer to take his place, we'll have to ask you to wait, if you don't mind.
They'll never find anybody for a job like that. It's far too ghastly.
Oh, I don't know. It's nice work if you can get it. Cheer up, Cocky. Don't worry. They don't find anyone else. Rat me, I don't mind turning you off myself.
Hammer away, then! Hammer away! Yelp, you curs! Yelp! I'll beat you yet! No one has come. Another week to live. Another week to live.
Prisoner, prepare.
No, you can't hang me. The hour has come and the executioner is not here.
We have a volunteer.
Oh, here. Don't be hanging. Here. You can't hang that man.
Why not?
Because he owes me ninepence.
Would you like to look upon your executioner?
Yes. You!
I warned you, Corder. An eye for an eye.
Well, Corder got his comeuppance in the end, and by the Romani he tried to frame for Mariah's murder. Still, when Corder buried Mariah and said this,
Wake her now, if you can.
I was really hoping she would have returned from her grave at the end and taken care of Corder herself, you know? But, this being based on a true story, I guess the director didn't want to go that way. Especially for a movie in 1935. Would have been fun, though. Anyway, after this, I have a special surprise for you.
That it could happen in America. That it could happen now. That it could ever happen to me. Another murder tonight. At Watergate. My apartment.
You must issue the order that he be taken alive.
The moon hasn't risen yet. Put a guard on me.
And now, my lords and ladies, since our murderous melodrama was so short, we have a special short presentation for you. It involves a young man, a ghost, and school bus safety. Here from 1982 is Ghost Rider.
All right, class, pay attention. Your assignment for tomorrow will be to finish reading Chapter 12. Any questions? Oh, one more thing. Will Kevin Bayless see me after class?
Who's that? Some new kid.
Kevin, did you hear me?
Sir?
See me after class and I'll assign you a book. Well, how'd you enjoy your first day with us?
Okay, I guess.
Excuse me, could you tell me where to meet bus 77?
This way.
You know, I never had to ride a bus before.
Oh, yeah?
Crying?
You're new, aren't you?
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be a stranger in a new place. It just takes time to get to know people, Kevin.
Hey, how'd you know my name?
Oops.
I'll get it for you. Yuck. I've never seen so much chewing gum in my life.
Last stop, buddy.
Which way did that girl go? You know, the one with curly hair, white slacks?
Curly hair,
Yeah.
white slacks.
Yeah.
Listen, buddy. No little curly-haired girl with white slacks just got off this bus.
Tracy Donnelly.
Darn, I wish I knew where the movers put my spice rack. You never guess where I found the toaster? In the attic. Now why on earth would they put the toaster in the attic? Well, I'll just have to buy some garlic salt. Your father simply cannot live without it. Perfect. Another day like this and I'm going back to Oregon.
Can I go with you?
Honey, lend me your pencil for a second. These must be all over the house. I found a whole pack in that old desk the Donnellys left behind.
You did? You mean the Donnellys used to live here?
Yes. The lady next door told me they moved away right after the accident. Too many painful memories, I guess.
What accident?
Why, their daughter, Tracy, died last year in a school bus accident.
See you, Mr. Caldwell.
See you tomorrow, kids.
Boo.
Ah!
Well, that's what we say, you know. Go say boo!
Cut it out, will ya? Are you crazy?
No, but the driver's gonna think you are if you don't keep your voice down. He can't see me.
He already thinks I'm nuts, thanks to you. Listen, buddy, no curly-haired girl in white slacks just got off this bus.
Well, what do you want me to do? Walk up and say, "Hi, Mr. Caldwell, haven't seen you for a while."
Not while the bus is moving. You might lose control and send us flying into one of those... Oh, I'm sorry.
I wouldn't want that to happen again. You're wondering what did happen, aren't you?
No.
Liar. Well, I didn't get out. I didn't get out soon enough after the crash. There was this fire.
I'm sorry.
Will you stop saying I'm sorry? I don't need that. It's not why I'm here.
Well, why are you here? And why do you come to me? Why not someone you used to know?
Come on. It'd scare them out of their wits. Besides, you and I have something in common. Newcomers and all. Here's your stop.
Oh, and, here's your pencil.
Keep it. Plus, I have something else for you. Homework. Take care.
When will I see you again? Tracy!
And for those of you who aren't at Corvallis Junior High tonight, you won't have to miss out on all the fun. We're going live right now to the 5th annual Battle of the Bands. First up, a great new group from the area, The Scene.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. You Wrackin fingers. What?
see? All right already.
Assume the position and open your minds wide. It's time for your cranial cavity search. Yes, my lords and ladies, the cranial cavity search. Here's a chance for all you great geeks out there to prove your geek cred by showing what you know. And tonight's cranial cavity search question is a rather simple question for you long-time viewers of the Nerve-Wrackin' Theater, or you fans of Tod Slaughter. But which famous character did Tod Slaughter popularize on the British stage and later on film? Which famous character did Tod Slaughter popularize? Was it A, Long John Silver from Treasure Island, B, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, C, Scrooge from A Christmas Carol, or D, Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street? Which famous character did Tod Slaughter make popular? We'll find out after these decidedly unpopular commercials. And the answer to tonight's cranial cavity search question. Which famous character did Tod Slaughter popularize? It was D, Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Yes, my lords and ladies, Sweeney Todd, a role that Tod Slaughter played over 2,000 times on stage, and the year after this film, 1936, in the film of the same name, which we've shown here in the Nerve-Wrackin' Theater. But now, on to the conclusion of Ghost Rider, and the answers to these burning questions. Did Tracy return from the dead to teach Kevin about bus safety? Will the school bus emergency evacuation procedures book provide the answers he needs? Will the bus driver ban Kevin from his bus for being a weirdo? And what of Kevin's father's strange obsession with garlic salt?
Well, I'll just have to buy some garlic salt. Your father simply cannot live without it.
Let's find out.
Okay, let's see what this is all about. Each school district and private school within the state shall ensure through a minimum of 2 drills each school year that every student is familiar with school bus emergency procedures and equipment. Okay. Types of evacuations. First, students exit through the front door. Second, students exit through the rear emergency door. Important. To avoid hitting your head, lean forward before you jump, and as you jump, flex your knees to cushion your landing. Well, that makes sense. And third, students in the front half of the bus exit through the front door, and students in the back half of the bus exit through the rear emergency door. If those exits are blocked, front, back, and side windows can be forced out with the bus's fire axe or wrecking bar. Huh. I didn't know that. Emergency equipment. In the case of evacuation, know where the following items are located: fire axe or wrecking bar, first aid kit, fire extinguisher. The precise location of this equipment may vary from bus to bus, but in all cases it will be in the driver's compartment. Okay, after evacuation. Always move to a safe area at least 100 feet away from the bus and remain there in a group.
Well, look who finally decided to show her face.
What?
Oh, never mind. I am so embarrassed.
I told you you were the only one that could see me.
Now that you're here, I can thank you in person for messing up my workout the other night.
Oh, boys and their stupid weights. You were better off reading the handout.
What is so important about this dumb handout?
It is not a dumb handout, and you better know what's in it because you're going to need it.
How do you know?
Hey, look what that pickup's doing.
Get them quiet.
Hey, everybody.
Louder.
Hey, cool it. That's better. Now let's clear this aisle so we can get out the emergency door.
Better see if anyone's hurt.
Everybody up there okay?
Andrew's cut, and the driver's unconscious. Do something, man.
Grab the first aid kit and bring her back. Okay, let's get out of here. Walk over that hill.
This is it except for the bus driver. You better do something about him real fast. Kevin, the first aid kits on some buses have ammonia capsules.
Let me see that a minute. Great. Okay, help her out and get far away from here. Hey, take it easy.
What do you mean, take it easy? Every time someone jumps out, there's less weight to balance the front. This bus is going to nosedive any second. Let's go. Come on, let's get out of here.
Guys, hurry up. Come on. Go over. Mr. Caldwell? Oh, come on, we're getting out of here. Come on. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
My clarinet!
Jenny, don't go down there.
Where do you think you're going?
But my clarinet's in there. If I don't have it tomorrow, I'm going to be in big trouble with Mr. Newhart.
You're going to be in big trouble with me unless you get back up there and fast.
Tracy! Where's Tracy?
Stay back!
Hey, you saved our lives.
You're a hero! Good job! Good job!
All right.
Tracy! Tracy!
Come on, Kevin. It's over.
Well, Kevin's a hero, and he owes it all to Tracy and her post-death obsession with bus safety. There's no accounting for the supernatural. And we'd like to thank the AV Geeks over at avgeeks.com for sharing this film and many other educational shorts on archive.org. If you'd like to help them with their mission to save these nearly lost bits of film history, go to avgeeks.com and support them on Patreon. Well, my lords and ladies, I want to thank you all for watching, and I want to invite you all back again next week when we'll do whatever this is all over again. As always, I am Lord Blood-Rah saying, geek out.